Okay, everyone, we're live. Welcome to the Azure and AI Show. Um, with me today is Joseph Vesco. He is MVP, and we have. I think you're going to do something first, Joseph, if we have time. Um, and we have Amy Diamond. He's MVP for SharePoint. Amy has one or two things for us. And hopefully we might have one or two other people join us as we go. So, I mean, will I leave you start there first? So,
Yeah, sure. I'll be happy. So let me share my screen and let me go to the first thing I want to show you. I will go into an account in of Microsoft 365 that does not have a Copilot license. So the new news is actually up until now, the Try GPT was grayed out. Now people with no license can use the Copilot free version and use the Chat GPT. So if I say, tell me about Copilot and compare to Chat GPT. Yeah. Uh, in details. So what will happen is now it's not using the Chat GPT 5, but look, it's giving quite a good answer. Let me take the same prompt and click on try. We will get a message here that it's using the ChatGPT standard access and quality and performance may vary. Okay, so here we are, and here we should get something more deeper. And you can see here it works on the ChatGPT 5. And I will remind you, it doesn't need any Microsoft Copilot license. This is free. Your own all what you need is enterprise 365 account or business account, and this is very powerful because you can gain all of the things that the ChatGPT 5 can provide. It's only to external sites. You cannot access your business files in SharePoint or in Teams, but you always can upload a document from here and from the desktop or from your OneDrive, and then you can ask anything. So I could take this picture and maybe I will ask, what do you see in the picture? And let's see what it does. This is actually a picture where I posted, and look what it says. On the left, there's a speech bubble that contains Microsoft logo and Microsoft preview. On the right, there's a bubble that contains the word GA, and which means general available. And it explains. So it's working very well. As you can see, there's also reference that it provides. So the message is, if you go into work on Sunday or on Monday, and you can test it and you can tell your co-workers that they can benefit from this new functionality without paying additional license. Obviously, if you have a Copilot license over the $30, you can uh, ask through your documents in your organizations, through your Outlook and Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But this is something that is very powerful and can help productivity. And so that's the first topic. Um, do you have any questions about this, or would you like to discuss it? What do you
Okay.
think about this?
Yeah. I mean, it's actually a beautiful thing. When I saw it, I was in Microsoft Skilling. What's it called again? Skilling Hub. Yeah, I was learning from Microsoft Skilling Hub within the week, and then I saw that feature. Very interesting. So I looked at it. So while you were speaking, I tried to check with my Microsoft account. That is my personal account. That is not licensed, nothing. Just because I signed into
Yeah.
my Edge browser with it, and I can also see the GPT-5 without any license at all in the first place. So I think this is actually something for people to try, right? And for this reason, like I was speaking with a colleague today, people should start to use Microsoft Edge a lot because it's becoming very, very smart and very, very interacting. Because as it stands at the moment, you could use your voice to prompts. You could use GPT-5 now to do like a lot. So I think people should adopt the use of Edge browser more now, just so they can enjoy most of these
But
benefits
wait,
also.
I'm not talking about the edge. I'm talking about you go into your 365 account in your in on the web. So I'm not
Yeah,
talking about the
definitely.
browser. I'm talking
Yeah,
about because there's a free edition which is not part of the your 365 account, which is different. Maybe it might be integrated there where you would have, but here I'm talking about people that go into office.com, see their Copilot chat, and up until now they it was grayed out, or and it was working, let's say on the 4.0, and now no matter what web browser, he can go with Chrome, or it's part of the the Copilot chat that is offered when you log into the 365, no matter what
yeah. So
browser.
yes, I agree with you. Makes sense.
Is there a limit then on how many prompts you can give it on the free one?
Oh, that's a good question because actually I was asked also for the paid one. So I'll try to look for the article.
So
Yeah, because it yeah. Do you have do you know something, Joseph?
yeah, I just wanted to drop a link. I think we have option there to compare something, right?
Uh,
I just
yeah, I know there's a limit of number of documents you can upload. Compare that maybe in a paid one you can upload up to 20, and in a free one maybe two or three. But regarding tokens or things like that, um, I don't know. But I know. Do you want to share maybe this link? What
Yeah,
standard
but
versus
I'll just open up the link there and I'll share it.
what is it comparing?
so this is comparing standard versus the priority access to features in M365 Copilot chat.
All right, 1 second now. This one here.
I know there's a link that tells how much you can do. It's quite large. I think at least for the paid one. I think it's not as
Maybe
if
I
just like in the chat, uh, the T one where you limit to three a day. Or I think you can do quite a lot.
So, um,
maybe I share my screen if that's fine.
yeah, do
Yes,
you? Because
yes,
it's
I
not
think that's.
allowing me to copy that for some reason.
Okay. So I have something here that speaks to the standard versus the priority access to the features that people can look at. So this is a document that people can go through to see the level of access to capability like file upload, like image generation, a model like ChatGPT, Copilot charts differs based on whether a user has the Copilot license or not. So for the priority access, M365 Copilot license user receive priority access to Copilot chat capability, ensuring faster response times, and more consistent availability, even during peak usage period. While for the standard access, which is like the free one without the license, have
But do they
standard
give
access.
numbers, or they just mention more like a
They just
category?
mentioned, yeah, these guys are actually the priority users. So why this is this? Users are notified in input or box. Any task already in progress continues to be uninterrupted. So there are just a little or few details here that people want to look at. Quick answers to questions. So the thought and the analysis. So this is something that maybe Frank, you can just display the link again. I don't know why it is not coming up on your screen so that people
Yeah,
can look at the difference.
that's it there. Can you see that?
Yeah, it's up now.
I think it's best to post it on a LinkedIn because people from the screen cannot. It's a long
Yeah,
link,
short is a
so
long one. I'll post that
it
on
should
LinkedIn
be
as well.
shared in the comments. Yeah. Um,
Yeah,
I think there's also I don't have it, but there's some official or unofficial post where it says best practice on how much to summary. The length, how many pages can you summarize, how many words, and because
so
it's not unlimited, but it's
yeah,
improving each time. And
so I was
regarding how many tokens or how many times.
yeah, so I was using ChatGPT
Yes, Frank.
four, and I was using it for a project for it to get me thousand about 900 words each time. And when I got 10, so that was 9,000 words, it kind of said you've reached our daily quota now. So they have a quota on it
Yeah,
already.
I can report. I know at least not in English, but in Hebrew, the language that we speak in Israel. Um, we went to the Copilot chat and we asked to summarize a Word document that has maybe 50 pages, and we got an arrow that says the file has expired. So I'm
Yeah,
still clarifying with Microsoft support, but according to what they say is maybe the limits are varied based on language and kind of things. So the same document, when I shorted it to, I don't know, uh, 20 pages or 10 pages, then it did not give this
yeah,
arrow. And if I would translate the 50 pages to English, it succeeded with no problem. So some languages, maybe the limit is lower, and maybe if I find the article, I can find it. Um, but if you want, I can continue with the next topic.
sure. Carry on
Is that
there.
okay?
So, yeah,
Okay. So this time I need to go to a tenant which does have a license. Let's hopefully this is it. Yes, we do. So what I want to show you, there's a new agent that actually just appeared in just in addition to the analyst and the researcher. Microsoft um, provided a new agent that is called surveys, and it's actually from this one you can create a survey of Microsoft Forms. You could ask all kinds of statistics to analyze it, and it's currently in preview. the way I do it, I go to create agent. Maybe I'll make it a bit larger just so it's visible. So, no, I wanted to go, sorry, to all agents. And here I see my agents that I created. And under built by Microsoft, we see the researcher, the analyst, and some free templates that provided. But this is the new one. And it's usually when it's in brackets of the frontier, it means it's like in preview. But as you can see from the description, surveys agent automates surveys, creates distribution and analyst. And so what you can do is this: if you have a Microsoft Copilot license, after I did all agents and went to built by Microsoft, I could add it, and it will add it here. I can also pin it, as we know, and now I can start using it. So it provides here some initial examples of prompts. So let's take one of them as an example, but I can feel free to type whatever I want. I can even attach a file that talks about the topic I want. So let's say I want to make, as you can see here, the examples are to create a customer feedback survey, employee satisfaction, or to analyze my latest surveys. Just to show you, I'll do this just so you see it goes to my previous surveys, and it can provide me some statistics about how many completed, and it can give even insights regarding. So as you can see, I have one which is called Employee Satisfaction Survey. It gives me the link. And I could ask, for instance, some analysis about this survey. Let's just choose this. We will go back and create one from scratch, but I'm just showing you that it really reminds in some way maybe the analyst. But you can see without going to the Microsoft Forms, it gives me some statistics, how many response, and it gives me even the link and key finds and lots of insights. And I can even export. But let's go a step back, and let's say we want to create an employee satisfaction. Oops, wait. Let me, wasn't sure if I clicked too many times. So help me create an employee satisfaction survey to evaluate the team's culture and morale. Please include overrating. I will add here also add some personal info like first name, last name, and email. And now it's generating from where I am in the Copilot chat. It's going to generate some survey. And as you can see, here's a draft employee satisfaction survey. And it says it includes personal information, ratings, and open things. And it also gives me a next step if I want to polish it or to improve the title or something like that. So let's see what it created first. So it actually does not refer me directly to the Microsoft Forms. It opens up a screen where I can see here what he recommends. I could also here add some new questions, and I can move them around. And if I want, I can even open it in the application of Microsoft Forms. And here we have also the power of Copilot. As you can see, it even analyze the questions and maybe gives me some improvements. Now I could go to the Microsoft Forms app and from there ask to create a survey. Here we have an agent that actually does it and provides. If I, you see, it has 5 suggestions. So it says you can clarify the personal form introduction and do all kinds of things. But let's go back to the agent because we're here. Here also you can see a preview or change the all of the settings. I will just close it because I want to continue. Maybe to I can. So it says to polish the survey before sending it out. Just let us know. I can choose here from some preferred things. Let's say I'll say to add more culture categories. So it will add me the categories. And as you can see here, and if I go into this, I could add it. By the way, it has its own prompt gallery prompts. So for the agent itself, if I go to the prompt gallery, it will have these. And so it's good to know. What I can do is I will ask, what I will do is actually, I'll go to the survey and I will want to fill it out and then I'll ask what is the information. So I'll go to preview, I'll put first name, last name, email. We don't have time, so I'll just complete it fast. And the idea is I, from the agent, want to ask what insights does it give me? Let's just submit it. Yeah, there's some mandatory columns. So I submitted it now, and now I will just close it, and I will ask the agent, tell me something about the response. So if I made a typo, but it's so here it's giving me some information based on the information. Look what it can give me next steps. So I can export to Excel, I can track progress, and I can analyze. So let's do analyze response. And it should give me some deeper insights. So there's all kinds of agents that are rolling out. I think this is supposed to be one that is not yet ready. I think it's called self-service. It might be for HR or for other things, but slowly each time it's rolling out. It's part of those that have a Copilot license. It will show up and they don't need to pay additional. I think it's not available to add for those that don't have a license. But this is more or less, sorry if it was too long, but it's interesting that you can also create and also ask to see previous surveys and also analyze the existing one. And it's live. Each time you ask, it will update and it will give the information. So, and you don't need to leave the Copilot chat. You can be in the agent. So that's what I found interesting.
That's very nice. I mean, it was a great one you just demonstrated.
Thank you.
So yeah, while I was reading this week, I saw somewhere, though I've not tried it, where it was stated that you could reference an agent while in the chat from Teams, you can mention an agent and pop it up to ask some questions. Have you tried that yourself?
To reference an agent, yeah, you can do it currently. I think in a chat one-to-one or one-to-many. Future, it might be possible also within a channel. I don't know if it's possible to do it currently within a Teams channel. But for
Okay.
sure, it's possible within a group chat, but not yeah.
The channel chat.
Um,
Oh, maybe.
I'm talking about an agent that was created by Copilot Studio. Is that what you mean?
I just generally
Which
saw
agent?
like I just generally saw an headline that speaks to agents being at mentioned within the chat and then questions are asked, but I didn't really look at where it was created from.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it's possible. I know it will be possible. I think currently it's also possible. Let me just try it. So in general, um, where am I? So let's just go to the chat. At least in Word, I saw it's possible to reference. So you see, chat with the agent. So you can choose the agents that are here. Is this what you mean?
No, so I'm talking about on a Teams chat, like on a Teams chat,
Oh, in a
on a
team
group
chat,
chat.
I think you can.
Yeah.
You probably you can do that. Let's open up Teams. What chat? A chat of
Let's just try maybe a one-on-one chat and see.
yeah, it's possible, but you can also add the. You see, I have this agent, which is um an app within Teams, not related to. But let's
Mm.
look to a chat. Yeah, let's say I'll take Alex and Megan, and where is? I think yeah, I could do this, and when I do add, I can add somebody, anyone, maybe yeah, could be a possibility to let's look for them. Okay, but I'm not sure, so I will stop and yeah.
Yeah, maybe something we just like to. I would just like to try to check out later and see how it works. Yeah, but thank you so much, Ami. This we are very insightful
No, it's
sessions.
okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
I was, we have somebody here that's saying
Do
hello.
we have any comments, questions, or yeah, we have a smiley.
Smiley face. Yes. So this week I was talking to a few people about they're trying to get their MVP. Um, there's a lot, of different stuff that they could do. And
Yeah.
like, one of them was the tech community. The Microsoft tech community. So it's kind of very hard to navigate it. Like I kind of said to him, look, join that one, and if you have any blogs, you can actually put them up there. And I got two people come back to me saying they can't find how to actually put them up there on it. So
Um.
I might just show you there what I mean. Um, just share my screen, and if any of you guys have any good tips for people after getting a nomination,
I actually posted today a post that talks about how can people get about the latest updates. So one of them is actually this tech community, but I can show for a second also that post if that will help
Yeah.
people. Yeah.
So like when you go here, there's so many different things to, you know, just obviously you have to sign in. I'll just sign in with my account there.
I think it's
Because
better
when you,
to focus to write Copilot or to write SharePoint, because then you
yeah, so I
just
told them to stick on the topic that they're doing, you know. So
no,
one
I think in
guy,
a search you yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, but say if you want to post a blog up here now, you know, and we say if
Yeah, I
one
don't know
one,
if anyone can post, but
well, you
maybe
can if
that.
you join, if you sign up to it, you can post.
Mm,
So if you go here to Azure, right, and then you'll see this page here, and it still doesn't give you any link where you can actually join, but you have to go into one of these here. You see the articles, the blog, the apps, or we'll go into this one because it's got the most, right, Azure. So when we click into this one, now we get a link where we can actually see it here on the
start
right hand side, start the discussion. So you can actually go in here and you can start your own um, blog about something. So you can put in your title here. We say Azure storage. And then if you want to get a picture, you can put either bring a picture up from here or drop it in from somewhere else. So
I wonder if you can embed a video. Yeah, that would be interesting. I think I
yeah,
once tried.
not sure about the video now.
Yeah, but a picture probably. Yeah, but the question is if it adds it as an attachment or as a picture or a real picture. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
one
a
sec.
great.
Download. So here's one with ChatGPT 5, okay? That was generated.
Nice.
So you can put in a nice picture here at the start of the blog, and
Hmm.
then you maybe we'll just go to Copilot and maybe just get Copilot to do, where are we at? Let me find it. So we can ask Copilot here, right? We can do just the ordinary Copilot. Um, okay, so just ask it to write me something about Azure storage. So we're all kind of familiar with all the different types of storage in Azure. So you can see blob storage, file storage, queue, table, disk. So if we're happy enough with this, we could actually copy that, and then we just come back to our part here. We could just paste it in here. So there you got a nice blog on the tech community, and got links
Very
down here,
nice.
different stuff. Before you publish it, you have to at least click on one of these tags, so you can. So we got storage here, Azure backup, Azure, few things related to it. So and all you can do then is just hit the publish button down the bottom right hand side, and that's how you post the blog up on the Microsoft Tech Community's website.
Is
So
it?
I'm not
Anyone do that? Do they check, the quality, or check that it's not,
I'd say if I
spam?
went to if I went to publish this now, it wouldn't actually go because it's got hidden HTML in it, right? So I'm just going to try it. I can actually delete it. So if I go publish, it's not going to let me because it's got linked HTML links, and it's got stuff like
No, it's a hyperlink. I think it's a hyperlink. It's not HTML, but
yeah, but it'll see that you've got commas and stuff like that, and
okay,
it'll block it because it thinks it might be code. I'll just try it and we'll just see what I mean.
sure.
It's hitting publish now. It's okay. It actually published it.
Voila, voila.
Yeah. Okay. So this is kind of very good for, we'd say, somebody who's going to try and get the MVP, right? Because they need contributions. So like this is contribution, on Azure storage. So if somebody's going to get something on Azure storage, this is it. But it's also very good because for the Microsoft MVP, when you're filling out the applications, there's 24 sections that you fill out, and some of them they ask you how many hits you got on it, or how many. So if I go here to my one, if I go up to my account up here, and I go to my profile, and it will show all the kind of stuff that I actually posted on the tech community.
Cool.
And on the right hand side here below each thing, it gives you how many hits the actual article got. So you see 1.8 thousand there. You go down to
you
this
have
one, 14,000 there.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So
That's a lot.
that would be a good one now to actually put up there, right? But if we go down, some of them only get maybe 41. This one I put a picture in where it's got 4,000. This one,
very good.
This one here about Outlook. This one has got 20,000.
20K. Wow.
So this could be a good one to put up, But you can't put everything.
This is from 2024. That's already, you need something only in the same current year
in the current year. Yeah, but like if you got something.
Wow, this is 40K.
Yeah.
You have a post with 40K.
I think amazing. I have another one with 50K.
Wow.
So yeah, I think the 50K is probably the biggest one, I'd say. 51. I'm getting better. But these are older ones then again as we go down.
So, it's because there's lots of people. The reach in this area is very high. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is very handy, so is that you can track the posts. So
I think this is very wonderful, Frank. For me, who has contents on my LinkedIn post already, I mean, the articles that I wrote could actually be transferred here also, right?
Yeah, you can bring them over here. Yeah, exactly. You have all the content.
So I'm just trying to follow the steps again.
Just to refresh again, so you'll be doing stuff in M365 Copilot, yeah?
M365, just maybe on Intune most time. I have a lot on Intune that I would just like to bring here.
Okay, so Microsoft Intune, see it here?
Okay, yep.
Where you go to the products and you go to here, then you come to this page. So what you need to do is follow. Do you see the follow on the right-hand side?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
you
I think I
follow.
need to sign. I need to sign in first before I can follow. So let me just do that
Yeah.
quickly.
So just sign into your account there and we'll go through it. So it's not showing us any articles where we can post there now, you see? So what you need to do is go to the discussion space.
Okay.
See this one here?
What's the
I can make
difference
my
between a blog and a discussion space? Blog is something that the Microsoft does, and discussion is more
yeah.
like a
But
question and answer.
yeah, but when you go over to your discussion space, then right here, you go into the particular part here, right? One of these, say Microsoft Intune, and then you can start your own discussion.
Okay.
So if I click on that, it'll bring me up to where that, and you put in your thing. So you can just put over your blog post, you know, Amy, and just have it as a discussion then, and then people
Yeah.
can ask different things about your blog,
Hmm.
and you get notifications then inside here.
What
You see
what
then
I
note.
would like, if it was possible to embed a video, but I don't see it currently possible. You could put a link, but yeah.
Yeah, wait a second then. You see all these
You
things
see,
along here.
there's a link. I'm looking. Maybe you can put it as HTML. The one before the last. You can put some.
You see
No, but
here?
that's a link. Well, can you take a video and put it as a? The question is if it will put the video as a embedded one. So can you
Okay,
just pick a video and add it to here and see if it presents it?
okay, wait, can I,
You have YouTube open in some places, yeah.
yeah, here. So we'll just go to, so last week here we were.
Yeah.
So we can go here. Copy. Paste. Insert. Okay, so it's coming up invalid. So maybe you need to maybe download it to your.
No, it's asking for URL, but maybe don't take the live one. Take something which is, a regular. Take any and not a, but although it should work.
Yeah, 1 second. I go back to it again. So you're saying if I open
Just take
this
a
one.
video, not a live one. No, you have a tab of video.
Yeah, video here.
Yeah.
This
Take a
one.
video, not a. But yeah. Question how the format is there. Yeah.
Copy. Okay. So
Oh. So it's
wow.
it's embedded. So now if you have a video, you can add the video
So
is embedded, and then you can add some text, and then people can view when they click on it. They can see the views of the.
so I'm just going to put in the title, right? Because you can
Yeah.
use the.
Take the title. Take the the video and put some text, and then you post, and they also see your video as a. But is this the same? That
But you see, we have this in. I'm not going to post it now because it's actually inside
yeah,
Microsoft Intune
yeah.
page. So
But the
we
idea
know.
is that you can, yeah. This is what I was looking to embed a video. And can you play it? I mean, yeah, obviously you can, but yeah, can you? Yeah, cool. So Joseph, if you have a blog including a video, you can add both the video and the text, and then you can uh, get both for the video and also for the text. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
something I'll try.
it's another way you can actually use to promote your YouTube as well. So once they click the link inside here, it's gonna bring you back to YouTube. So you know.
Yeah, that's actually a very nice one, Frank. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to try that, but I think I'm having some things to just do. It's asking me to finish my registration. Maybe I need to do something just to get the
Yeah,
account up
yeah.
and running.
So like on here then as well, they give you your MCT badge will come up here to see if you're an MCT.
Okay.
See up in the top there.
Mm.
So look, you see my MCT symbol.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can see. Yeah,
So if you go into any of your things, your MCT comes up next to your name.
yeah. I'm not a MCT yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
but
yet, Amy. That's your that's your
yeah,
next that's your next trick. So
no, I'm an official trainer. I do so much training. I don't need a,
yeah,
certificate for it. But yeah, if Frank, if I just want to show a post. I think it's related to how people can get updates if it's possible.
sure,
Um,
sure.
this post I
Um,
did today talks about want to stay ahead of the latest Microsoft 365 features. Here are the best resources. So the first one is the Microsoft roadmap.
I did
And
see that and I commented on that one. That was the
yeah, I don't know if you presented, but here you can actually filter by the product and see the things from the roadmap. And you can filter by the platform, by the type of release, if it's a preview or targeted release or general available. And the next one is actually in the admin center, the message center. Then there's the blogs of Microsoft, and then this is the tech community, right? This is the
yeah.
one we're talking about. I guess the blogs is different. So here you say I would go to, yeah, let's say, strangely enough, where do I see SharePoint, for instance? I don't see SharePoint. That's strange.
It
Maybe it
might
can
be
just be
on.
under the M35 category.
Yeah, it might be under a subcategory. If you go into the M365 down there, yeah. So scroll down.
Access, yeah, Excel.
Yeah,
That's
no,
strange.
not there. Go into another one. Maybe
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 it's
go
this
into
one, but this is.
maybe go into 365 one. Products again.
I think I'm in Microsoft 365.
Yeah, so
Um,
admin
yeah, but
center.
the last thing here I wanted to show is that targeted release. There's a video I did that you can set in the admin center. That's all users or specific users can get the settings earlier. And there's a video here where I explain actually how to do it in the admin center. So that's if you anyone in the audience wants to look at it, there's some information here. So
Fairly
I'll stop
good.
sharing. Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that one, Arif. I just made a comment about the
Yeah. I
roadmap
mean,
because I
it's
never knew
known.
that. I never knew it existed until you showed me there a couple of weeks ago. It's
What
very
the
good.
roadmap?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
the issue is that it's not synced. There's some things that are in the message center and are not in the uh, Microsoft roadmap, and the other way around. The message center is much more detailed, and you can see even screenshots where the roadmap is only very short. But yeah, I check them both because sometimes there's different things that appear in different places. So um,
Yeah,
Maybe let me just share some few things before we. I think we have like 9 minutes.
yeah,
But let me see
sure.
if I can
go
share
go
something.
share your topic.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen now. Frank, can you see my screen?
Yeah, it's coming up
Oh,
there.
okay, I
Yeah,
think it should
yeah,
be
oh
up
yeah,
now.
yeah. See it.
Okay, so for me, within the week, I was trying to look at the Microsoft, the Skilling Hub, and I saw something here that interests me a lot. Saw something here. I saw something. I think Ami has shown us something about the analyst here, and then I saw pages, I saw notebook, I saw all of this. But this is what looks very interesting to me: the search, right? The search is going to help you look into your entire organization and help you search information that you are looking for. I don't know why that is not loading for me.
Is it maybe you're logged in to your ordinary account?
Yeah, yeah. So no, just end user, right? So let's say, for instance, you have something you are looking for in your organization that could be in your email, that may be in your Teams chat, your one-on-one chat with people. It can be like an organization announcement on the intranet. It can be anything that is just generally happening. And then maybe at one point you are looking for it and you are not sure that whether it is in your email. So you can search for files, you can search for person, you can search for content from your entire organization. But this is why it is important for organizations that want to adopt Copilot to make sure that they work on data oversharing, because from here you can actually get any information that you are interested in, either intentionally or unintentionally. Because while you search here, it does not have a boundary. It brings you results based on what permission you have on the entire tenant, right? Just imagine that you are in a global tenant that is cut across everywhere. So long you are belonging to that same tenant, you can look for anything, right? So it's just this is not actually a very big organization because it's a test environment, but I used it in my workplace to look for a particular content, and I was amazed when I was for something around anniversary. Let's say, for example, there was an announcement that was made, and then you're trying to remember those things that were said. You can look at like the recent one, the shared items also can be here, all the items that are shared with you, right? And then if you have favorite, if you are looking for a particular thing, let's say for example, you are looking for TMCC. I know that we did a lot on TMCC. So if I say TMCC now, I should expect it to go into my Outlook and look at where we have TMCC virtual meeting, the stream, then where we have these guys, right? Speaking about TMCC, this is a SharePoint related TMCC meetup, public team
What
finance.
is
There was this.
TMCC? What is
Okay, so
TMCC
so
abbreviation?
it's just a yeah, it's just a slogan for us for my initiative, Teach Me Cloud Computing, right, for
Oh,
the Nigerian, yeah, for the Nigerian youths. So this is like a topical discussion in this tenant, right? It's taking me to SharePoint. It's telling me also that you have a Word document that is TMCC. It's telling me that you have a project that is also TMCC. You can even go ahead to view more results. So this is like, for me, instead of going to check, was it sent to me via email? Was it via chat? Is this thing in a particular SharePoint site? Is it in a particular Teams channel? The best place to go search for that kind of information is coming here. This is very aggressive. I think that's the word that was used to explain it. It's an aggressive search that can
but if
actually
you
go
would
through.
search, if you would search TMCC in a chat, wouldn't you get also things? Maybe
Yes, of course,
you,
you get from this chat
if
as
you
well.
check TMCC, you will also get some information. So
Yeah,
that's okay. Um, the more you give a specific prompt, it will give you.
yeah. So why this is prompt, right? This the difference between, for me, the difference between this and the regular, the search is that for the search is not a prompt. So is, as the name implies, is for you to check through, right, and just see the list of these things that are common. So before the prompts from the charts, right, you can actually specify what you are looking for, and it will definitely come up, just the way you are looking for it. So I saw that, and I think I made a post about it. I'll just drag this over now and just let us see um, an example, like in a practical environment where I looked at this. Um, just trying to click to view my profile. Okay, so show more. I'm just slowing down. I thought I had made a post about that already. Could this be? Yeah, this is it. This is it. So you can actually use it to. So for those who want to check more about it, you can actually use it to. So the word that is used there in the blog where I read it, it said this is a powered search integrated with chat. So the chat that Ami just mentioned, and over 80 connectors, so that you can quickly find desperate information. Desperate in the sense that you're already on a hot seat. You are just trying to look for where could this information be. So with the help of the connectors that are speaking to co-pilot chats in an enterprise organization, if you are at that where you have a meeting to quickly attend, or where your boss is putting you under a very tight corner to provide a particular policy document that is there in your organization, maybe acceptable use policy or information security policy or whatever it is, the time for you to go into your Outlook, go into this and go into that is over. So if you are using chat, like Ami mentioned, it's fine. But if you use search, because of the effect of the connectors that's working along with chat itself, then you can easily get information that you are looking for within the shortest um, possible time, to bring those to speed. So that's one thing I saw, and I thought to share with us because I've always overlooked this here. I thought of it as just anything that can be there, but when I read, I saw that it was very, very useful. So one other thing I saw too was in Teams, and it's on language interpreter, but I don't think I will have that time today anymore. So language interpreter is actually very, 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 very nice concepts that anyone would like to try out and see how it works as well. Because I can actually speak English, and you can decide to translate my English to German so that it is speech to speech. translation directly while on the call. So you can check it out. It's actually a very cool feature too that anyone would like to know how that works. So this is
Is
just
that
a
in
little from my
is
own
that
end.
in standard Teams, or do you need Teams Premium for that?
No, so once you
No, no,
have
it's standard.
yeah, so once you have the standard Teams license and you have Copilot's license assigned, you can
Okay.
do the language translation, the interpreter.
Okay. So we
Joseph, you
might
know what you sorry.
we might try that out another week. I have a guy from Brazil, and he speaks Portuguese, and we got Amy there. We try out a couple of different languages. Yeah.
Yeah. Joseph, you know what's missing in the new search?
No.
Once in the new search, you could search for your applications, Word, Excel, PowerPoint. Now it's not searchable. You need to go to the app menu on the left, and there you
Okay.
could search for your Word, Excel, or PowerPoint. In the
Oh,
old search, if you toggle it back, you could type OneDrive, and you could find that app there. Now you cannot no longer find it there. You need to go to the app and look for the application, and then you can pin it to the left. But it's no
oh.
longer within the search. That's
Hmm.
annoying for me, at least because I got used to it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was.
Okay.
I think we're on top of the hour already, Frank.
Yeah. 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 So thanks everyone for joining us live. We'll be back here again next week, and we'll be talking some more
Goodbye.
stuff about Copilot chat and agents, and you never know what you'll find here some weeks. But it's all interesting stuff, and it's
GPT,
all
GPT-10.
yeah. So bye everyone.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
Bye.